red. Ladies in red. Ladies in red. Ladies in red. Discuss the latest news, just fans giving their views. This channel is red. They see the bar and raise it, plus they rep for the ladies. Trust it's red. Female voices in football. Red. If you want to talk up, it's a red channel for me and you. Subscribe and tune in to the ladies in red.
Hi guys, welcome back to Ladies in Red. We are literally giving you breaking news right now as we read it on Twitter. Simon Stone's just tweeted, and Nat's had a message as well saying Man City have dropped out. They don't want to sign Cristiano Ronaldo on there. They thought the possibility, but they've decided against it. Manchester United obviously are rumoured to be interested now. Solskjaer's comments in his press conference. They shocked me now, so we're going to get straight into it. Now, how are you feeling right now?
Oh, I'm feeling ill anyway, guys. So, obviously, Soph messaged me, and I just thought I've got to speak about this. And then, bang, the news has just dropped. And, Viva Ronaldo! Viva Ronaldo! Running down the wing. Hey, United sing. Viva Ronaldo! But listen, let me just say, I know people are there 50-50. We need a central defensive midfielder. We want Haaland. We can do it all, man. It's Man United. Ronaldo's a legend. He's the guy who I loved. I vaguely remember Cantona. I remember Beckham, obviously, and everything that he did. But for me, my first love, my first number 7, the player that I absolutely adored. I was 12 years old when he joined, and I was just like, wow, this is magic. And Ronaldo is everything to me as a United fan, and Rooney, and even that other guy that was doing it, and then Berbatov came, and those were the magic moments for me as a kid. So to hear that he's coming home, that's what he's never gonna go City. I knew it in my gut, so I told you.
I knew it. Yeah, everyone deleting those slandering Ronaldo.
Yeah, delete it now.
Look, it's not confirmed yet. It's not confirmed.
No.
We've got to be honest and say it's looking more and more likely. Obviously, we've seen images of him getting on a plane, his private jet. That you said, where is he landing? I think it was pretty obvious he was heading to Manchester, but we didn't know whether it's going to be the red or the blue side. We did feel that if we were involved in it, then that would obviously mean that nobody else stands a chance because it's Ronaldo. He wants Manchester United. But we all got a bit worried in that, obviously, him being linked to City in the first place. We saw a lot of snakes in the chat beforehand as well. You see it that way, or do you think that Ronaldo kind of knew this all along, that he was just kind of waiting for United to get involved? Because Ollie said he always knows we're here.
And that's it. The guy's a legend. The guy is a Man United legend.
It's
just tweeted. I've seen people.
Manchester City have decided to leave negotiations for Cristiano Ronaldo. He's not joining City. Club's position has been clear for the last minutes. It's important to clarify that personal terms have never been agreed, and the same fee for Juventus as well. And obviously, 37 minutes ago, he also said that we have been in direct contact with George Mendes since yesterday for Cristiano Ronaldo come back. Surely. And obviously, with the whole Cavani situation as well, obviously, we all love Edison Cavani, but rumours he's going to miss at least 8 games. Obviously, got to go play Uruguay and whatnot. We need a player in that who's going to be consistent, a player that we can call upon, a player that is going to be there regularly. Do you think it makes sense for this one? Because you'd imagine it's going to be kind of a short-term deal for Ronaldo.
Yeah, 1 or 2 years, and I think it makes sense. I love Cavani, listen, and I know Nicole will come and have me off, but if the guy wants to go to Uruguay and play in his games, which is, within his rights, I'm sure other people are annoyed that they're not letting him, but it's not like they're saying, oh, you can't go, we never want you to go. It's because it's red list, and like you say, you're going to miss so much, and who's going to then pay for the hotel, what all these things. So they made that decision. Yeah, it's not great, but we are in a pandemic at the same time, and, he's come over knowing the sort of situation that it would be red list to go back, couldn't really go back. And I think, for me, if that's, I don't know. I'm not going to say it's definitely Cavani's going to leave, but, I think for me as a United fan, if I had both, I love Cavani, don't get me wrong, but Ronaldo is just everything to me. I know people might say this and that, but, he's not past it, is it? I mean, look at that Euros. He smashed it up for Portugal, scoring goals, assists. He's still there, still scoring at the same rate, even better than what we remember. So, he's everything. And I'm just buzzing.
I'm still speaking. Nicole's saying vodka there in the chat. Nick, honestly, later on tonight, I think if this all breaks and it is that he's coming home, I think I'll have to have a tipple or two, definitely. Ramsey, thank you so much for that super chat. He says, I can't believe it. My childhood is not ruined. Yeah, I saw Ian just said there he wasn't too fussed about him joining City. I don't know about you. I was having a mental
No.
breakdown over it, constantly refreshing Twitter and praying it couldn't happen. Like you, Ronaldo obviously growing up an absolute idol and forever. And yes, I'm biased in saying that, but I've always said Ronaldo over Messi just because I'm purely biased in that sense. And I was thinking I'm going to have to go and support Messi, and I don't want to do that. Well, I couldn't bear the thought of him in a United shirt. And I did tweet 2 days ago. I said, I've got a sneaky feeling he could be returning. And everyone's like, no, he's going to City. But you just got a niggling feeling. You think, surely you can't do that to us. Surely you can't do that to Fergie as well now.
And I knew it because I tweeted this morning, he's not going to do it. There's no way. I know, like, Messi's just left Barcelona, and that's something I thought, no way. But it's not like they didn't try, and they didn't try to do everything, and, it was Spanish laws, apparently, that meant he had to re-sign and all this. People were close. Like, he was close to being, that's this, but dead to us, nothing. And that's how extreme it is because, like I said, 12 years old, man, he's my everything. And growing up, and he only left when after I turned like about 19, 22. He was there for quite a bit, I think. Yeah. I don't know if that's his exact age. I'm just guessing, remembering in my head how old I was. And I was crying when he left. Cried. Yeah. That's how much it hurt. And, he left after the Champions League and we got beat. But you knew that he wanted to leave and go on and do what he's done. I've always cheered him when he's at Madrid, unless it's against United. But I've always wanted, Ronaldo to score them goals. When him and Messi scored like 2 goals each in the El Clasico, you were like, go on, that's my boy, that's Ronaldo. And I've always had that little thing. I know people were upset when he left and all this, but what happened, with young players like that, the Portuguese, the Spanish, and they all have that dream. Look at Mbappe now. He has that dream of playing for Madrid and he's going to do it. You can say technically at the minute, why would you leave PSG? They're doing everything. But, he's going for his dream and you've got to just respect players for doing that. So obviously when he left, I was dead upset. But I thought, yeah, okay, he's going to Real Madrid, great team. But for him to sort of go, I want to leave. And that's what I think's happened. I think he's gone, I want to leave. I want to go to a big club. And I know we hate to say it, but City are a big club, and they were the ones who came in for him. They're the ones who put the money down. And then I think what I was just saying to you, Soph, I think we've seen that it's actually serious. The manager of Juve came out today, right? He's leaving, and then the next minute you're hearing Ollie saying, "Here's his home" and all this shit. So I think we weren't really in the deal. I think that's how it's sort of come about for City, all the chat, moving, and then next minute, shit, this ain't really going to happen. And like I said, I thought there's no way in God's earth is he going to, they do every day on this day, Ronaldo this, they do throwbacks to his free kicks. You lose all that marketing, and I know that's not how they think, but you lose all that with him going to City. They would have to scrap all them goals, go in the bin, never use them again, if he went. Yeah. So I think it just makes sense.
I'm seeing it make it happen. I can't even believe it. I feel like I'm in a trance, like Ronaldo actually coming home. Because we've heard it every year, haven't we? We've heard it, Ronaldo could possibly come home, and we're always like, it's never going to happen. It's not going to happen. Romantically, I've said it so many times in here, romantically, I would love it to, regardless of age. Ronaldo coming home, he can definitely bring something to this team, and I've always just said I would just love him back romantically. Whether it's right or wrong, I would always take that. And the idea of him going to the blue side of Manchester has absolutely killed me. And like you say, I think everything that he created at United is just gone, isn't it? He's dead to us, and it's horrible to say that, but it is true. That's how we felt. We were so angry yesterday in particular. And Rahul, thank you so much for that super chat. He says, I love the fact that we have both Cavani and Ronnie. I think we'll keep, obviously, Cavani's only got 1 year. I still think we'll keep the both. Cavani, I think, will be more of a sub, like a super sub-esque kind of player, making an impact from the bench, which he can do. When you've got the opportunity now to sign Cristiano Ronaldo for the money that was quoted as well, you just can't pass that up, can you? You cannot pass it up. And we all know we need a CDM. We all know that's priority. But if Ronaldo is available, surely you understand the club going all out to try and do that deal, don't you? Especially if he's close to going to a rival in City as well. Yeah,
100%. Might have to reconsider as well. I'm blue.
But what's your thoughts on that, though? It's a good point from Mine Blue. Thank you again, Blue, for the contribution. I really do appreciate that. He says, I don't care about the Glazers if you sign Ronaldo. I'm buying Man United bulk shirts if that happens. What's your thoughts on that? Do you think that the Glazers, is this a major statement from the Glazers to try and get back on side of the fans? Like, as a fan, you've got to appreciate that, haven't you?
Yeah, it is them, and exactly, they know as well that the shirts are going to sell. I mean, I think they've already been selling, but they'll definitely sell even more if they bring Ronaldo in. And I just think it's like you said, the club had to do something. They couldn't let him go to City like that, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, if it was Paris, maybe they might not have seen her. If no one in the Premier League was interested and it was just Paris Saint-Germain that were interested, maybe they wouldn't have. I mean, he's a world-class player, though, so I know people are like, oh, he's this old and this much, and how long's he got left, and he's going downhill. He's still, you know, one of the top goal scorers in the Champions League, top goal scorer in the whole of Europe, so it's all right for a player's going down. He's literally at the peak of his powers, like...
He adapted his game, didn't he? Like, obviously, he doesn't rely on patience anymore. He's that focal point. You know how good he is in the air as well. He's like, very intelligent, obviously, with his movement. If people think that he's past it and he can't give something to this team, then I think that's just deluded. He can still offer so much.
50 plus goals easily. That wins you the league.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, I know people will be like, oh, CDM, and listen, I'm not saying distracting from that, but this guy is going to get mad goals. We know that he does it. He does it out of nothing. Free kicks, goals from outside the box, headers, this,
leadership,
left foot, right foot, yeah.
Varane, Sancho, and Ronaldo in one window. Who would have thought that? And that's incredible.
Yeah, the Glazers said they were gonna. We can do things in the market that no one else will. There you go, bang. And I think as well, it just wasn't right, and maybe this was the ploy all along to smoke out United. I'm serious about leaving. I'm going to leave.
I'm hoping it is that sense that obviously that they said they wanted to go to City just to try and get some kind of reaction from United. I'm hoping that it is that and not that he actually wanted to go to City, because that hurts, doesn't it? And the fact that he obviously allowed Mendes to go and talk to City, I've got to be honest, that still hurts me now. That still gives me question marks. But if he comes home, he wears that red shirt, then of course all is forgiven, and Ronaldo is back home and we all love him to bits. And like you say, I'm sure he's going to score plenty of goals at United. Drizzy Days, thank you so much for that super chat. Have you guys calmed down yet? I wasn't mad at Ronaldo choosing City because he needs to chase Messi in the Champions League titles and the Ballon d'Or. Look, we all know he's a born winner, but for me, you just do not do that to a club that kind of made you who you are. Sir Alex Ferguson made him the player that he is. He's that father figure. You just don't disrespect the fans and Fergie like that. It's just not something that bodes well with me. No matter how much of a win you are, but yeah, there's been another Romano tweet, so I'm going to have a look at it now while people are in the chat. But tears of joy there from Alex. The title race is going to, this season will be the best ever, maybe. It's going to be an interesting one, that, isn't it? It's going to be an interesting one for sure. Twitter has been an absolute meltdown.
Yeah, I still think, the last super chat saying about, he's joined. But let's look at all, I'm not even seeing it yet, mate, but look at all the players that they've had. Yeah, they've added Messi, but look at them. I still think they need defenders. Yeah, they've added Ramos, but I still think it's just Galacticos. I'm not saying that there's not Galacticos, but I feel we've got a bit more of a team. Paris Saint-Germain lost the league last year, and let's not act like they didn't have a good team. How the hell did they not win the league? So people saying Messi is going to go and win the Ballon d'Or with Paris, and been waiting for Paris to win the Champions League since they started throwing that money at it. And just because they've got Messi doesn't mean that's it. It's confirmed they're going to win the Champions League. Yes, they're going to be up there. They're going to do well, but they've had Mbappe and Neymar. Why haven't they won it before? So listen, doesn't mean nothing that. Yeah, he can. Ronaldo can win as much with us as Messi can win.
Yeah, Manchester United, this is from Fabrizio, 6 minutes ago. Manchester United are preparing their official contract offer proposal to Cristiano Ronaldo. George Mendes will receive it soon, and Manchester United are confident. Now, the word confident coming out of Fabrizio. Here we go, but mate, this is blowing my mind. Obviously, we talk about needing a CDM, and of course we do. We're under no illusion, but for the money that is being quoted for Cristiano Ronaldo, yes, his wages are still going to be very high. You just don't pass up that opportunity. I'm sorry, but you just do not do that. Rahul there says we've got Ronnie, Cavani, Bruno and Sancho and Pogba. What's your thoughts about? I mean, Bruno, Cristiano, that link up there, that excites me.
100%. I think where's he going to... probably up top. Yeah, that's where he's going to play, up top. What am I guessing? Yeah. But Pogba, I've seen stuff about him saying about Varane and telling Varane to come and join this club and all this. I don't think it's... And then Ronaldo's there, probably maybe about 2 years. Yeah, I don't think... I think Pogba might... I don't know. I get it, the Paris thing and the Real Madrid thing, but I think Pogba might stay. I don't know. Obviously, maybe his dream is to play, like I said, about Mbappe, but why would you leave? Why would you leave when they're actually, no, for all his time at Man United, they've not shown ambition, and then this is your last year, and they're showing the most ambition that they've shown. So for me, Pogba, especially if we get to Champions League final or something, win a league, why would you then leave? Maybe, I don't know. I can just see Pogba maybe come January might sign a new. I don't know. I don't want to start. That's thinking far, but that'll be great.
With Varane coming in as well, obviously he's friends with Pogba. Pogba playing with the likes of Ronaldo, he's going to obviously love that as well. Like, it's going to be tempting for him to stay. Surely it's got to be tempting for him to stay. It does worry me next summer if he doesn't obviously sign that new contract. Losing him on a free again, that hurts. But at the end of the day, nobody's bigger than Manchester United, and we will move on as a club. Of course we will. But I just hope that he stays, because we all know how good he is. And with the likes of Ronaldo, Varane, Sancho, Pogba staying, Donny hopefully getting a run in the team as well. Like, it's exciting times ahead, isn't it? And this time yesterday, I fully expected Ronaldo. I expected the here we go from Fabrizio, and I thought he's going to come back playing for City. Even though I'm deep down, like I say, 2 days ago, I tweeted and I had an inkling he'd be returning. It just seemed everything was pointing to that blue half of Manchester, and Manchester United have come in to try and hijack that. And Fabrizio saying confident.
Yeah.
I know it isn't done yet. And I'm saying, guys, obviously until he's holding up that shirt, but I cannot wait to start playing again. I cannot wait to see Ronaldo walking out at Old Trafford. Just imagine that feeling when Ronaldo comes back home. It's just crazy.
Yeah. I mean, maybe showing, listen, I am loyal. I am, I don't know. Obviously, he went to get his, for whatever reason, Mendes went and talked. But, maybe he saw the backlash and the thing. And, people saying football's dead. And, in a way, if it would have been for me, if he had gone there, it just... Yeah, we all move on and the club keeps going and stuff, but you play for Man United, you're a Man United legend. You don't see Sean Phillips coming and joining, Man United, do you? No, because he's a City legend. Sean Goat and all them lot, they're City legends. Stay there, yeah? Good. I don't want you to sign for my club.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Fabrizio just said as well, 1 minute ago, Cristiano Ronaldo told George Mendes he's open to join Manchester United for incredible comeback. Contract to be set in the next day was Manchester United discussing with Cristiano and Mendes with a deal until 2023, like we said, a 2-year deal. Manchester City have never sent an official proposal.
So you're backtracking it out now. Oh, well, we never really agreed to.
We never really wanted him. Yeah.
Never really wanted him.
Drizzy, thank you so much for that super chat. Said if Ronaldo is coming, we need to sell James and terminate Cavani contract now. We have 4 wingers. Martial might get sold. With the whole Cavani one, I don't think we'd get rid of him. Personally, I think for the sake of a year, we'll keep him. Like I say, hopefully we get Haaland next summer. I still believe we're going for Haaland. I don't think this will change that. Like I say, you don't pass up the opportunity to bring Ronaldo, and it's only a 2-year deal. But in terms of Dan James, that's an interesting one. A lot of people feel that he ain't really going to get used. It seems that Ollie likes him as a squad player, but he should definitely not be starting a lot of games. We have to be honest about that. But like I said, I keep Cavani. Martial is the one that I do believe in. We've said already is make or break for him this season. He hasn't started the season very well, and I do think out of the 3 names on the screen there, Martial might be the one who's most at risk now.
Well, there's talk like that Spurs wanted him and Inter wanted him, and I know
Juventus as well.
Juventus might get him now.
Yeah,
exactly. Just say that 30 million, keep it, bring us Martial, and I know some people really like Martial, and like some people see it as an agenda against it. Not at all. I wanted Martial to do so well since that first Liverpool goal. Wanted him to do so well, but it seems like he's going backwards a bit. I don't see that same Martial, and saw it a bit last year at the City game. But other than that, it's just glimpses, and he's older now. He should be doing it more consistently. Greenwood does it more consistently than him. So for me, if that's it, thanks for everything. I'm not that overly upset.
He got, sorry, Naz. I was going to say he got called up to the France squad as well, didn't he? Which is a bit mad. Like, how's that happened? But Ollie must obviously see in training that he must be training well and whatnot. But in games, I agree with you. It just seems, I don't know if it's a confidence thing. I'm not quite sure what it is, but for his own career, surely he needs to be playing regular football. And in the form that he's in at United at the minute, he's not going to be getting that regular football. And now with Ronaldo coming in, you'd think he don't really stand a chance of that. Alex, thank you so much for that super chat. It says Romano says that Man City have pulled out of the race for Ronaldo. George Mendes has started talks with Manchester United for a deal until 2023. Wow, indeed. I still cannot get over it. Thank you so much, Alex, for that. And then this is a good question. Nippon says, what number does Cavani take if CR7 joins? Do you think Ronaldo comes in and automatically gets that 7? How's Cavani going to take that? He's going to do Phil Jones and be like, nah, you ain't having my number.
Martial goes, he takes 9, doesn't he? There you go. Everyone's happy.
What, so Martial goes.
Martial goes because Martial's got 9 in it. Cavani's takes 9. Ronaldo takes 7. To be honest, I think what was Sterling going to do? That's not CR7, mate. CR7. I don't know if he is. I'm just saying it in my mind, talking
There's
it.
rumours of it. I mean, even prior to this, there was rumours that Juve might be interested in him. Obviously, you mentioned Inter as well. I think there's quite a few like rumours regarding Martial, but nothing has ever been concrete. But with this move now, we all know that things can change. Obviously, we've still got until Tuesday, haven't we, to get deals done. Anything can happen. You'd think Ronaldo coming in surely would be a bit of a mindset changer for Martial because he's going to know it's even further down the pecking order than he already was. Rahul, thank you so much. Says, please don't turn on Cavani. He only wants to rep his country, which is fair for every player. I love the man. Me and Nat both love him as well, and we're not turning that on him by any means. It's just obviously an absolute balls up in the way that it's all been worked out. But of course, he's going to want to represent his country. But from the club's point of view, you have to think we need someone consistently who we can call on. And looks like Ronnie is going to be that guy. It looks like Ronaldo is the guy who's going to be coming home. And like I say, being our main focal point. And what do you think about, obviously, Greenwood, we mentioned how much he can learn from Cavani, but also Cristiano Ronaldo coming in as well. It's great for our young players like that as well, isn't it?
Oh, 100%. I'm buzzing for Greenwood. I wish I was Greenwood because telling me he didn't grow up probably, well, I think he fits around that mould. Grow up probably watching him. Now he's going to be playing with him. It's going to be absolutely amazing for the kid. Even Rashford and stuff, going to be amazing for him as well. Sancho, these kids, man, they're going to learn so much. And that's why I don't believe all this hype about, he's going to block path. There ain't no blocking of the path.
Yeah.
We're all there. We're all Reds. We're all going to be United legends. It's something I never thought would happen. But obviously, it's come. And I'm so happy. I'm so happy it's happening.
I'm literally delirious right now. I cannot believe it. I'm speechless, I think, to that point. Like, earlier I was preparing to do a rank because I was so heartbroken at the rumours that he's coming to City. And then seeing that we've actually crept in and looks like we're going to hijack the deal. And like I say, it's not done yet. It could be very well flying to Porto for all that we know, but fingers crossed he's not. He's coming to Manchester. Fabrizio said be confident. I'm just speechless. And Ferdinand obviously started all this off as well with his little tweet this morning, his little cryptic Leonardo tweet that he did. He's just done another tweet as well. Rio's done a little tweet of him with the dots again, the ellipse, and just him nodding and almost as if to say it's happening, it's going to happen. Apparently Twitter is down for some people. I wouldn't be surprised with the amount of refreshing I've done today, and I know that thousands and thousands of other United fans have been doing the same thing, but I don't know if it's down or not. It's working for me at the minute. Could Romano be capping? Hopefully not. Hopefully not. It says the confident, so I'm going to take that word confident and use it to its full extent, Nat. But this changes then into serious contenders now. You think obviously Man City have just missed out on Harry Kane as well. Regarding their centre forward situation, it's interesting to see what they're going to do. You'd think that we're not going to suffer in terms of on the attacking front now. We're going to have plenty of goals for fun. Obviously, defensively with Varane, hopefully we shore it up a bit. Does this automatically make us now we should be up there?
100%. I think us and Chelsea. I think if anything as well. I think I saw with the City game versus Tottenham, they did need someone that they struggled. You know, there was all this creativity, but there's not that kind of person to put it in, and they've gone for Harry Kane. They've gone for Ronaldo. It's not worked out. I don't know who they're going to go for. I think that sort of sets them back, but just sort of maybe, because everyone's sort of strengthened, and that's an area where they needed to strengthen and they didn't.
Yeah.
I mean, there'll still be a threat, obviously. It's just about who can make the players gel, make the players work together. But I think that puts us. We should be winning the title. Finals should be. There should be no more of this penalty
Trophies.
rubbish. Boom,
Trophies.
win it. Trophies. That's what he's come back for. And, with the squad that we've got, there's no excuses.
And now it's mad as well. I think the thing that was the changing point for me was Ollie's press conference, because normally when you're talking about a player who's signed for another club, obviously he's still at Juve technically. Especially Ollie, they've I don't want to talk about players who are from another team, who belong to another team. But Ollie full on went in. He was full on like, I love Cristiano Ronaldo. He knows we're here. And at that point, then I thought, no, there's something going on here. Something has changed since yesterday, and I'm so glad that it seems to have gone in that direction as well. Doug, thank you so much for that. Make sure you go and subscribe to the Dugout. Doug, I was so sorry I couldn't be on your channel yesterday, but I'm sure we'll do a preview before the Liverpool game and whatnot. But he says, is this the maddest transfer window ever? Sancho, Varane and Ronaldo to United, Messi to PSG, Grealish to City. I can say this now, City are going to struggle without a striker this season, will be mad. Is it the most crazy transfer window? If you'd have said beforehand that Messi was leaving, Varane was coming to us, we're going to get Sancho, and we're going to get Ronaldo in the same window. And Mbappe is going to be going to Real Madrid by the looks of it as well. it has been a mental one, hasn't it? And thank you, Doug, for that super chat.
It's mad. It looks like it's just not giving up, you know. We thought, oh, you know, clubs are going to struggle. COVID's just happened. All this. Listen, we're all going to go mental. Mate, imagine. Oh, well, he's going to be flying into Manchester Airport soon. Imagine. Oh, my God. The scenes, mate. The scenes outside Carrington. Oh, my God. Listen, it's going to be mad. We just don't go there. I'm not encouraging anything. But no, like, listen, I thought, oh, COVID, price is going to go down. Hey, no, mate. It's just been mad. Throwing money. Everyone's throwing money. And it's like they sort of went, oh, well, fans are back now, throw money. And just the way it's played out, it's just madness. And, you know, I never thought, like I said, I talked about ambition. We've shown ambition now more than I've seen us show in probably 10 years that they've been there. Within 1 year. So, and I think they knew they had to do it because, you know, the times are sort of numbered in a way. Oh,
we're going to have Ronaldo and Fernandez in the same team. Ronaldo and Fernandez.
Pen everyone. Yeah, they're going to cry, mate. I can't wait.
I've been saying this to camera. It felt to me as well, this whole Ronaldo saga. I know obviously this linked to City, and we're going to say all along he didn't want to go to City. We're going to say that now. We're going to say it with our chest now, but obviously we all did fear it. But I feel like with Messi going to PSG, it was almost like a thing where Ronaldo thought, you know what, he's had a big statement move. He's kind of stealing the headlines. I ain't having that. I need to be in those headlines as well. And he's kind of wanted to do one better, and obviously he's doing that by coming home. That's how it's kind of striking me. We all know Ronaldo and Messi has always been that competition. And even in like the transfers, what they're doing, it's still like competition, isn't it? Like Ronaldo's thought, you know what, I'm going to go one better. I'm going to go back to Premier League and go back to United and hopefully take us to winning a trophy. Do you think he becomes the go-to if he does that? Because obviously Messi goes PSG and wins the Champions League. There'd be a good argument there as well.
No, I think Ronaldo, mate, comes back.
He's our goat, isn't he?
Oh, always. You know, I think we can say what we want about, but he's gonna you know, like all this GOAT thing and everyone judges everyone. I think they're both great players, but I think, you know, the limelight is going to be all on Ronaldo. You know, Ronaldo's back at United, back again. It's going to be absolutely manic. I mean, I even remember that video of Messi when he signed. It was just showing the of a little camera and just zoomed in. I thought, is that it? Whereas you just know this video announcement, mate, is just going to break the internet. Like, people are saying, I can't get on Twitter now.
Yeah.
They can't get on Twitter now. It won't like that with Messi. They can't get on Twitter. We're breaking the internet already. So the man knows, like, I think, like I said, I knew he was never going. I said it in the morning and everyone was telling me, and I was having journalists jumping in at the end, oh no, it's agreed. Ain't nothing agreed. Yeah? United, there's no way. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking,
okay.
I'm thinking too much into it, and I'm thinking, you know, he could never. And you know, I thought Messi could never leave Barcelona, but it happened. So there you go. Things can happen, but I just thought he could never. Because I remember it all, man. The guy.
The pictures referred to that. It just melts my heart. Surely you can't do that to him. You cannot do that. And Jordan, you are spot on. I said it yesterday, I'm going to have to sell Ronaldo on my career mode on FIFA. I can't keep him if he's going to be in a City shirt. I ain't having that. I was even pricing him up. I was thinking, he's got to go. But I'm glad that I can actually keep him, hopefully. BBC Sport confirmed United are in talks with Ronaldo there from James. Surely we can relax a bit on it now, because I've been stressing last 2 days about this and that. Mad. Alex, thank you so much for that. He says, on another topic, if Deloitte leaves Manchester United, will this mean that Trippier is on his way, especially with Williams already going to Norwich on loan? There are rumours about Trippier coming in, and I think we spoke about this before, Nat, and we said we think he'd be a decent signing. Do you still stand by that? Like, obviously, it's a big ask with Ronaldo coming in as well, but I do agree that I think Trippier would be a very decent signing for us, and I'd be happy with that business.
Yeah, because I think we've seen with when Tellers came in, how it pushed Luke Shaw to that next level, and for me, best left back, to be honest, at the minute in the world. So I think like a Trippier coming in would then push Aaron Wan-Bissaka, because for me, I think he's already like up there as one of the best right backs. Unfortunately, don't get the credit that he deserves, but you know, I think he would just push him to that next level, and you know, do madness like Luke Shaw, and it would be United wing backs for England. But let's see. I don't know. I can't see us getting Trippier and Ronaldo, I think, will do this and that's it,
Right
business
now,
done. And then,
Ronaldo.
yeah, that's all that's in my mind at the minute.
But to be fair, if Delors goes, which obviously there are rumours that he's in talks with
Mm.
Dortmund, it is possible that if he goes, then obviously that'll free up a bit where we could maybe get Trippier in. Big up to Sophie, Guna Gossip Girl. Make sure you go and check her out. She's fantastic. On Twitter, obviously, have a lot of interactions. I saw you interacting with Gilberto Silva the other day, which was mad, by the way. But yeah, I know she's got her own channel, so Guna Gossip TV. Make sure you go and check her out. I just knew he wouldn't go to Man City. I couldn't see him betraying you guys. I'm glad you thought that. There was a second where we've got to be honest that we were panicking, but deep down we knew that his home is Old Trafford. He would never do that to Fergie. Surely he would never. And that's another thing I was a bit gutted about, the whole "see" celebration. You know, you just say it like sometimes in the day, like "see." Like, I wouldn't even be able to do that because he would be wearing blue, but that ain't happening. Thank God that is not happening. Friday night, good vibes. Now I'm just, you know what? I feel a bit more relaxed now. I can kind of watch this unravel. We expect that negotiations are going to be fairly fast. Obviously, he's already on his private jet away from Juventus. So if this can be done sooner rather than later, that would be nice, wouldn't it? So we can move on and focus on the Wolves game now.
Yeah. God, imagine he'd probably be there at the Wolves game. It'd be madness. Oh, even Ronaldo ringing around. No, he wants to come. It's City have pulled out. United are doing it now. They're probably in the air having a chat over the phone, saying, right, land, rest, come over to Carrington, we'll sort it out, come to Old Trafford. We'll film. We've got the film crew ready and waiting for you. Don't worry.
That knows what's happening. That's got the schedule.
Everyone. I bet you the Sky Sports are already at Manchester Airport, and they're probably they always live at Carrington and all that. They've got them all over ready to run at him like, hey. How's it feel? How you coming home?
Oliver Villa said the United saw the original thumbnail of this stream and quickly changed their mind. Yeah, exactly. They saw it. They saw Ronaldo rant and they changed their mind. Thought we're not having that. We're not having Ronaldo getting the hairdryer treatment. We're changing that one off. Lawbreaker as well said, I did say it on ECL the other day. I did say I had a feeling. I tweeted it 2 days ago as well. I had just a sneaky feeling, and I think it was more out of love than anything. Like I was just thought, nah, surely you can't do that. And it seems that that's not going to happen. Brush said I might legit cry. You know, on Twitter this morning when it was slowly unfolding, I've got to be honest, it did make me feel a bit emotional because I was just thinking, I felt so sick and angry last night that I'm going to wake up and there's going to be a here we go from Fabrizio, he's going to the City, and that would absolutely kill me. I think that would football would just kill football for me in general. And the fact that he's coming back, I just can't believe it. Niall, we have got a contract offer sorted for Ronaldo. Fabrizio said they are confident, obviously getting that over the line. And it should progress fairly quickly now, so hopefully we'll get it done sooner rather than later. And Danny said here as well, what about if we announced him like we did with Varane? If it is done, by the way, on Sunday, but then again, we're away, aren't we? So we couldn't do that. We'd be away from home. But it would be nice if we did it at Old Trafford in front of the fans. But I just feel because of the timings and stuff like that, because we're away from home, I do feel like naturally there'll be some kind of mad announcement. It's got to be, hasn't it?
You tell you what, though, they've got so much footage of Ronaldo and the fans and the celebrations. They could do so much. They could do
imagine Fergie.
Of Fergie and him shaking hands, and then they could do of the free kick at Portsmouth, and then remember when he scored that goal against Arsenal and he shushed all the arse. They could do all these. They could do it and just not even thingy, and then not even do anything of him, and just do a picture of him at the end holding the new shirt. That's how they could do it. It's got so many images. Don't worry. Everyone's going to pop off and it's going to be just, remember this goal, remember that goal, remember the Porto goal, remember the Arsenal in the Champions League. It's going to be popping off. Remember the header versus Chelsea. They'll do all these, the header versus Roma. They'll do all these nostalgic goals. I'm telling you.
There's too many.
Yeah. That's why I knew he wasn't going to go. There at 9 o'clock in the morning, I tweeted it and said, I just don't believe it. I just don't believe it. Until you show me him holding that City shirt, I do not believe that he's going Man City. And now look.
I want to see a picture. I agree with what Jordan said there. I want to see Ronaldo celebrate in front of the City fans. That would be so good. But for me, I just want to see Ronaldo and Fergie reunited. Reunited. That could, that's what we need to do, man. I want to see that. I'm Blue. Thank you so much for that. He says, let's talk about how crazy this whole transfer window has been. It's mad. From one day to the next, there's just something crazy happening. It has been absolutely ridiculous, but it's been entertaining. And if we end up with Ronaldo at the end of it, I'll be buzzing with that. A tweet from Luckhurst as well. United submitted official contract offer after Ronaldo spoke with Sir Alex this morning. So we did talk to Sir Alex this morning. Told you that's what I want to see. I want to see them too. I can't believe it. I genuinely cannot believe Ronaldo's coming home now. The only thing now is, I guess, obviously we have to wait. Do not get sucked in too much, even though it's so hard. We need to see him in that shirt, obviously. And also the number situation. I'm intrigued to see how that's going to work out. But surely you can't end up with like a number 12 or something like that. Like, it's Ronaldo, it's CR7, club legend. We love him to bits. Like, do you think it is a case where there's going to be some movement? Because obviously it needs to be done fast if if Cavani's going to have number 9. Like, that needs to be done fast. And at the minute, there's no concrete offers for Martial unless he's used in his deal.
I don't know. It's one of them, whereas I don't believe in taking the numbers off people. I'm guessing the request has probably already gone into Cavani. Let's not
I think
the bush.
Understand, but
yeah. It's Chris. That's what his whole marketing thing is on. CR7 hashtag CR7 CR7 CR7. You know, it's got to be 7, hasn't he? Well, but
I remember he did it to Martial though, and he just released his new logo with his new brand and everything, and we went and changed his number. That was mad. That was mad. So who knows what's going to happen? But guys, we are absolutely buzzing. I can see a lot of you in the chat are as well. I just can't believe Ronaldo seems to be coming home, and when this is confirmed, we will definitely be celebrating, as I'm sure many of you will as well. But it is not confirmed yet, and we have to obviously bide our time with that. But yeah, I just can't believe that we're doing this stream today. I thought this would be a very different stream. I thought it'd be one of me being emotional and being upset and being angry. It's not. It's one of me being absolutely delirious and absolutely ecstatic and excited to see what happens following this point. I'm definitely going to keep refreshing Twitter, and it's not good for my mental health, but I can't help it. I've been addicted to it for the last 2 days. But it's coming home now. Ronaldo is coming home.
Yeah.
We've got Wolves at the weekend. How are you feeling about the Wolves game, actually? We'll finish on that and obviously get your score in as well, because we do need to think about the fact we've got a football game at the weekend. It's hard at the minute.
I'm confident. You know, I know people. I was upset, obviously, like everyone else, about the whole the way it went down, Southampton. But I'm confident. You know, in the end, with Southampton, we could have won. People are like, oh well, this chance. Yeah, they could have won, but I think I'm confident. I think Ollie said something before the Southampton game made me think, when we're playing without fans, it doesn't matter, so we can come back and it's sort of, it was easier. But I suppose when you let them go ahead, then their home crowd's going to rise. But then I think the minute that we scored, they all went silent. You could have said the United fans again. So I think, you know, that's probably not a shot, but like, the fans are back. They're going to be against you. They're going to be against you from minute 1, and it's on us to score early and make sure that our fans are heard, to make sure that we progress and do what, go get 3 points. I think Wolves been all right, but I think, you know, they're there to score goals against them. They're probably struggling to score. I'm sure they probably thought they should have got a point.
I swear they had like 24 shots against Spurs or something.
They probably thought they should have got a point. So, you know, but one of those shots will go in against us. But it is what it is. For me, I'm expecting to see Varane and Sancho start. That's what I want to see.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm going to go 3-1 United. I'm always confident.
3-1 United. You know what? That was my prediction as well. I said 3-1. Well, we concede, like you say. One of their shots will definitely go in. But I'm just hoping that going forwards, we're confident enough to actually, you know, if Wolves come at us and the game opens up a bit, that suits us to a T. And I'm hoping that happens. But it's going to be a tough game. It always is. We never seem to play well at Molyneux. It's always a game that I dread anyway on a personal note, obviously, because my dad kept telling me Ronaldo was coming to Wolves, so hopefully he's not flying to Wolverhampton. We should add that in there, by the way. Because the whole Nuno's not there anymore. They ain't got the Portuguese links anymore like that.
No.
But yeah, I'm just absolutely buzzing. I think we'll win, but I think it's not going to be like, I don't think we'll turn them over. Not going to be a repeat of Leeds. The atmosphere at Molyneux is always, I think, really testing as well. So it's going to be an interesting one, but we've got to bounce back after a disappointing game against Southampton, and I'm just hoping that we do that. And I'm hoping that hopefully the Ronaldo signing is a big boost as well for the players. And like you said, Varane and Sancho starting would be nice as well, wouldn't it? But we've got a 2-0 prediction there, a 1-0 from James as well. I do think it'll be a tight one, but I'm just hoping that we got enough quality going forwards. And Danny said there, who's taking the penalties when Bruno and Ronaldo are on the pitch? They've got to fight it out. So I think they'll have to fight it out. Surely it's got to stay as Bruno.
I think it's going to be Ronaldo.
You think it,
but
it's
I don't
Ronaldo.
know. It's Ronaldo, isn't it? And Bruno's not going to stand in his way. You know, he's captain for Portugal. If he wants to take it, I'm sure he'll take it. I mean, like, imagine that first penalty.
Yeah.
Imagine the first penalty. At Old Trafford, what a Stretford End. There's only one man.
I want them to do like a little name or whatever. Just like one of them runs up to take it, taps it, and then the other one taps it in.
Yeah,
a little pass penalty. Do you want one of them little cheeky ones?
Yeah.
Everyone's a winner. They do that. But yeah, Nat, thank you so much. I know you're
Thanks,
female, so
mate.
thank you for coming on. I appreciate it, and I'm glad it's in this circumstance where we're actually smiling as well. Have a lovely rest of your weekend. And just shout out where people can find you as well, mate.
Yeah, there's me. Oh, did it the wrong way. There's my thing, Natalie_17. Catch me on Twitter. I'm going to be tweeting a lot now. And yeah, obviously check out I do a podcast as well about women's football. So it's all for United WFC. So go and check that out if you want to know about Man United women and other women's football kind of topics. But yeah, thanks for having me on. It was a good chat. I was, like you said, it's the way it's changed dramatically from the start to now. It's mad.
Honestly, it's been a whirlwind of emotions. I still think it's going to be until he's actually holding up that shirt, isn't it? It's one of them. But guys, thank you to everyone in the chat. I've had a lot of super chats today as well. I really do appreciate your support. Go and follow Natalie, obviously, and support her as well. But yeah, roll on the weekend. Roll on a Ronaldo announcement soon, hopefully, and we'll obviously we'll have content around that, hopefully as well. Yeah, I can't even get words out. I'm still literally like gobsmacked.
It's going to be good. It's
coming home.
I told you, it's coming home.
It's coming home.
Yeah, we can finally say it's going to happen, hopefully.
Guys, if you want to appreciate that stuff, we really would appreciate it. Hit a like on the video as well. And if you have dropped a comment, obviously, we'll read them afterwards. Just put a comment on the video and we'll reply there. See, someone said there. We will see you soon. Take care, guys. Cheers.